Hello and welcome to Season 2 of Segments with Mark and Amber. Segments is a comedy and entertainment podcast where in each episode, Amber and I will enter the Segments pub, grab a beverage, and compete head-to-head in a classic game of pub trivia. My name is Mark, and with me, as always, is the Chris Harrison of pub trivia. It's Amber.
Well, hello.
Amber, Chris Harrison is maybe the world's greatest host.
Yes.
And so that, my comparison, you are in this world the greatest host.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We don't know if Chris is good at trivia, but we don't know if we're good at trivia.
Yeah, well, we know he's not good at like sitting down with a bunch of bachelors and kind of asking questions
True.
in a nonchalant way.
Yeah. He's no Jeff Probst.
He's definitely...
Jeff Probst is amazing.
Yeah.
But I'm the Ken Jennings.
You're the Ken Jennings. You're the Chris Harrison. Maybe someday the Probst, but...
Everybody's really happy to see Chris.
Yes, that's true. Except that one guy that didn't know who he was.
Oh, yeah. He pretended. Okay, friends. Segments Pub Trivia consists of 10 rounds with 10 questions in each round. Each episode will be one round. The player with the most points wins that round. The winner of the most rounds after 10 rounds will be queened. No.
Wow. I guess you're just assuming that you're going to win. I think what she meant to say was crowned.
Yeah.
Crowned.
Will be crowned the Segments Pub Trivia champion.
Well, you will be possibly crowned the queen of pub trivia, but we don't know, Amber. We also, let me jump in here. We want to say thank you to laughgaff.com for your trivia, for the trivia questions.
Yes.
That's where we were pulling them from. They have a fantastic format that works really well with this. I don't know what we're going to do in season number 3, but we've got plenty for now. So thanks, laughgaff.com.
Absolutely. At the end of each episode, we are going to ask a question for the listeners. Each correct answer will be placed in a hat for the opportunity to win an exciting prize at the end of season 2. We cannot wear this hat for 10 weeks, so please make sure you get your name in there to make it worthwhile.
It's just sitting here on the table. We're staring at it week in, week out. Oh, my goodness.
Stick around after the trivia for Mark and Amber's What's Making Me Happy segment.
And let me just say, you're going to just, Amber's What's Making Me Happy is going to blow you away.
Oh, dear.
It's going to be awesome. So I'm excited about that.
Oh, my goodness. If you want to contact us or leave feedback, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at SegmentsCast, or you can email segmentscast@gmail.com.
Awesome. And we did get a little bit of feedback, Amber. First, from your mom. Laura said, I enjoyed the new format. Great. Thank you. I missed several, including number 1. Number 1 was apparently a toughie. I've never heard anyone in bingo referring to the 2 ducks.
And she's a bingo player.
Okay.
So I don't know how common that is. Listeners, if you've heard that when you're playing bingo, let us know.
And she's not familiar with actresses who played princesses, but she knows of some princesses. Princess Bride, Aladdin. Oh, there is a princess in Aladdin.
Right.
I don't know what in Queen Victory is. I don't know what that is. And in Star Wars, we got Princess Leia.
Queen Victoria, maybe? Is that a thing?
Oh, Queen Victoria. Yeah, that's probably what it is.
All right. My brother, Adam, said he enjoyed the new format. He also missed number 1, but he got the rest.
Okay. Well,
Greg, I don't think we got the rest.
Yeah, we missed that kangaroo one. Do you remember?
Yes.
What was the real answer? Joey.
Okay.
It was a Joey.
I keep forgetting.
We did. The only thing we got on our Twitter, Amber, was Barack Obama sent us a tweet that just said vote.
Whoa.
Just vote.
Wow.
On May 14th. So
I didn't even know he was still listening.
He rarely leaves feedback, but this time he did. So thanks, Barack.
Yeah. Neither one of us have the Twitter page linked to our phone right now, so we didn't actually post anything on there, but I'm glad he didn't forget about us. That makes me feel great.
Okay, so Amber, we are ready to enter the pub. Do you have a beverage?
I have a beverage.
I have a beverage, and we are going into round 2. This is general trivia.
Yeah, last one was called Easy Trivia, and we still missed some.
We still missed some.
So we'll see. We're going to write our answers on a whiteboard and then hold them up at the same time.
And Amber is keeping score on another whiteboard.
Yes, I am.
We are so green here.
That's right.
Except that I did lose this. Didn't lose it. It's right here. Okay. We are now ready for question number 1.
Okay.
What kind of person shall not be honored on a U.S. postal stamp according to the U.S. Postal Service and the Citizens Stamp Advisory Committee.
What kind of
person? Okay. This is we've jumped from easy trivia to general. I've got a theory.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. I said criminals.
That's what I said.
Ooh.
But that feels too general.
It does feel general.
And I
but
could see them totally doing like a Al Capone commemorative stamp.
Yeah, but it's not like they're going to be like Greeks.
I hope not.
That would be inappropriate.
It would.
So let's see what they said here. Oh, we both got it wrong. A living person.
Really?
What kind of person shall not be honored? A living person.
Wow. I just bought Sesame Street stamps.
Well, those are not living people, so that did work.
Shoot.
Wow.
A living person could never be on a stamp. I did not know that.
Okay, well, these are
harder.
I feel like these are harder.
Yes.
Okay, are you ready, Amber?
I'm ready.
Question number 2. Did you score that?
Yep.
Okay, cool. The average human body contains how many pints of blood?
Oh, jeez.
I feel like we're going to look way less smart at the end of this episode.
I just changed my
The
answer.
average human body. So do we have to get this exact? Do we have to match this answer?
I don't know.
Okay, I think we do. Okay, I said 49.
Okay.
What did you say?
4. How big is a pint? Think about like a pint of liquor or a pint of creamer. Okay.
But, in those, in like TV shows where people get killed,
A lot of blood comes out.
blood comes out, and
Yes.
there's more than 4 pints.
I had 6 and I thought that was too much, so I went down to 4. What is it?
The answer is 9.
Ooh.
I was 40 over.
So when they draw your blood, do they take out a pint?
I can't imagine.
I mean, if it's only a ninth, that's not bad.
I think it probably is bad.
If you had 49 and they only took out 1, that's not bad at all.
Oh, okay.
Your body makes more.
Yeah. Okay, well,
So we're not doing
we're
great.
not as doing as good here.
How are you doing, listeners?
Whoosh. Okay.
Okay.
According to Greek mythology, who was the first woman on Earth? Who was the first woman on Earth? That's a real hard one.
I think I'll recognize it when I hear it, but I don't think I got it.
Okay. I said Hera.
Oh, that could be right. I said Athena.
Athena. Okay. The answer is Pandora.
Oh.
Okay. Well, we didn't know that, so we've just missed the first 3.
Oh, man.
I think next week's hard trivia, so that's going to be bad. That's not going to be good.
What a hilarious premise we picked for our show.
Let me just scroll. History trivia is next, so it's not
Okay.
hard. This is just
it's not.
genuine.
Okay.
Okay. Question number 4. How is the groundnut better known? How is the groundnut better known? Okay. I got an answer here.
Okay, me too.
I said peanut.
I did too, because it actually grows in the ground.
That's what I've heard. Answer? The peanut.
Thank
Boom. There we go.
goodness.
Okay. Still tied.
I was going to just didn't know what to do if we didn't get any right.
Yeah, that would be sad.
We have to
Okay.
switch to kids trivia. Okay.
Here's one that you might have an edge on.
Ooh.
How many letters are there in the German alphabet?
I do have a German background.
Exactly. I'm going to go with this.
I'm just guessing.
I'm guessing too. I said 24.
Oh my goodness, so did I.
Whoa.
I thought they're pretty guttural, consonant heavy, so maybe they have less.
They just...
I can't think of a letter I've seen in a German word that I didn't recognize.
No.
You couldn't have more.
They can't have... Well, they do, though. It's 30. They've got 30 letters.
They have 4 more letters than we do.
What are those extra letters? The umlaut? Is that a letter?
Oh, maybe it's like that. Maybe it's like a letter that we know, but it has a thing on top. Yep, that's probably what it is.
Wow.
Good night.
Is everybody having fun out there in Radioland?
Anybody beating us?
Okay. So, here we go.
That doesn't sound good.
What is the most commonly diagnosed cancer in men?
Okay.
What is the... You wrote an answer very
I
quickly.
did.
Commonly diagnosed cancer in men. I will say this. Okay. Ready?
Yep.
I said skin.
I said prostate. You would think that skin would be more, though.
You would think so, but let's see. Prostate cancer.
Boom.
Amber's got another one. She's beating me again. It's so hard to catch her when she takes a lead. Okay, but we've got 4 questions wherein I can catch up.
That's right.
Okay. What does the H stand for in the medical abbreviation ADHD? Okay, I've got an answer.
Me too.
I said hyperactivity.
That's also what I said, hyperactivity.
Okay, let's see. Boom, we did it.
Boom.
We've both scored that one again. Okay, Amber. Question number 8. Jana Gana Mana is the national anthem of which Asian country? I may have mispronounced that. Jana Gana Mana.
Okay.
Which Asian country?
Oh, it's not multiple choice. For some reason, I thought it would be.
No, they never will be. Well, I guess I don't know that. I have picked an Asian country.
I'm thinking. Okay. I said Bali.
I said Vietnam.
Oh, nice.
Let's see. The answer is India.
Really?
That kind of... Okay. Well, there we go. I think we've learned something. I think we've all learned something.
Have we?
Do we know anybody that's been to India? Have Graham and Jill been to
Of
India?
course.
Of course they have. Okay.
I think my brother has too.
Okay. We got 2 more questions, Amber. I really need you to miss this one.
Okay.
In Greek mythology, weird, there's 2 Greek mythology.
That is a little weird.
Come
Out
on,
of all the
guys.
general trivia.
How many Graces are there? Grace
Like
Kelly.
prayers that you say?
How many Graces? How many Graces are there in Greek mythology? I'm gonna guess here.
Me too.
I got 2 guesses, and I went with my second guess.
Okay. I
said
said 7.
7.
Oh my gosh,
What
we
was your
both
other
said
guess?
7.
My other guess
Well,
was
I didn't
3.
actually have 2 guesses, but when you said you had 2, I guessed that it might be 3 and 7 because those feel like numbers of significance.
3.
It is 3? Oh,
I should have gone with my
3
gut.
Graces.
I
huh?
would have been tied with you.
That would have been really exciting.
Would have been very exciting. It would have come down to this. Well, I guess it still comes. I could still tie this round,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
What is the Latin word for seasickness, now commonly used to describe any feeling of sickness?
Oh.
I said queasy.
Ooh, I said nausea.
Yeah, it's much better than what I said. You're right. It is nausea. Amber, you won
So
again?
that's like nautical.
Oh my gosh, you're so smart. I was just like, what do you feel like when you're seasick? You're kind of queasy,
You do. You definitely are.
but
That is
you're
your
also
word.
nauseous.
It doesn't
so-
sound as Latin.
No, what? Well done, Amber.
Thank you.
My master's degree not helping me out.
I'm not queened yet, but I'm getting closer.
Oh my goodness!
boy.
All right, well that was still fun. Amber,
I thought it was fun. Hopefully it's fun
what
to
was
listen
the
to us
total
get the
score
questions wrong.
there?
I got 4-2.
You had 4 correct. That seems possible. I guess it seems. I feel like you. How did you get 4? Because I thought we were gonna tie it.
Yeah.
Oh, because you got it right again, and I got it wrong again. Okay, yeah, that does make sense.
Okay.
Cool, Amber. Well, I need something to pick me up after losing 2 rounds of pub trivia. So, Amber, let me tell you what's making me happy right now.
Okay.
So the other day, Mom comes up with a box full of my old junk, and there's a bunch of there's like a chess trophy in there for some weird reason, and it was some band honors things. And she's like, "Do you want any of this stuff?" And I was like, "No, throw it away."
She
And
painstakingly saved it for 25 years.
yeah, but what do you do? What do you do with that stuff? And then in the bottom of the box, I see these 2 circular discs. I guess all discs are circular. These wooden discs. And I'm like, what is those? Those look very familiar. 2 of...
I like the way you're building suspense.
And what is that down there? So I dig in and I pull out these 2 wooden yo-yos that I got when I was in middle school. And I was so happy. And so these are very nice yo-yos, or at least they were back in the day. There was a season of time where I was a big yoer. And there's actually a group of us in, maybe it wasn't middle school. Now that I think about it, it was probably elementary school.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to go higher.
Let me think about this. No, that's middle school. Yeah, it was middle school. Okay, I had to picture the school and then decide where it was. And we were really into yo-yos, and so we would bring them to school every day, and we had a lot of fun. But these bad boys, the bullies, they started bringing scissors to school, and so. So dumb. And so when we would be yoing, they would sneak up and they would cut the yo-yo string while we were yoing. It was so rude.
It really is.
So bad.
It's terrible.
Well, Amber, thank you for
I think
laughing.
you need to sell that
trauma.
to Hollywood, because I just feel like there's a lot of shows that could use that as a storyline.
And so in our love of yo-yos, I saved up and bought this real nice, like, wooden 3-in-1 yo-yo. You can pull it apart, or you can twist it apart and you can do the classic yo-yo, a butterfly, or for some reason you could do a half and half. I think they're just like, what's one more yo-yo style?
You've seen 2-in-1, but have you seen a 3-in-1?
and so obviously those different yo-yos are good for different yo-yo tricks. And so we've been having fun with that. But what is interesting is that my kids have really kind of taken to the yo, and they have been giving it a try. They're all real bad at it. All real bad at it, but I've shown them some tricks that you have to put a little effort into the yoing if you want it to do what you want it to do. If you don't want it just to kind of go down and kind of hang limply at the end of the string.
That's what it does for every person. You guys, you really need to see Mark yo, because it's like it's spring-loaded. It rockets back into his hand with like almost no effort is how it looks to us. It's pretty amazing.
It is amazing. And well, yo-yos were originally created as weapons, and that's how I think of myself as a warrior. Every time I put that, really, I think of it as strapping the yo-yo onto my hand, and I'm wielding a weapon, a deadly weapon, and I handle it as such. And
you do.
To see other people kind of mishandle it is disappointing, but I think I've taught some people some things over the last week or so.
I mean, you are inspiring. I think in this time of quarantine, a lot of people might be, I don't know, feeling kind of bored or maybe even tired of their spouse. But let me tell you, when I saw Mark yo, things were kindled.
Amber, this is a family show.
Passions were ignited.
Let's not say where that ended up. So I do keep it on the bedside table. Stop it. Inappropriate.
Oh my gosh.
Goodness. What's happening here? Amber, what's making you happy?
What is making me happy? All right. Well, Mark built it up, but let me tell you, what's making me happy is the idea of something that I'm about to try for the first time tonight. But I've not actually tried it. It is Trader Joe's tomato ketchup with black summer truffle.
Okay.
Now, I found out about it because I started following this Instagram account called Trader Joe's List. And she has like 1 million people that follow her. Okay. And all she does is go shopping at Trader Joe's and like unpack her groceries and talk about what she bought and how she's going to use it, perhaps.
Okay.
And then she reposts a lot of other people's pictures of what they bought. So I haven't been to very many grocery stores during this quarantine, so I've just been keeping a list on my phone when I see something new come up on Instagram that I want to try. And I had a list when we finally did go. I think we went on Mother's Day, kind of a special treat, waiting for our Olga's dinner, and we were all masked up and whatnot. But I got this truffle ketchup. I got some dill hummus, which I was really excited about because I enjoy hummus and I enjoy dill. And a lot of people on Instagram said it was amazing. Some even bought multiple containers.
Okay.
Listeners, it's not great.
Okay. You heard it here first.
Yeah. Seems like I got something else. Oh, that grapefruit candle. I bought a grapefruit candle. It's real bad.
It's the most powerful candle I have ever smelled in my entire life.
Yeah. And
I don't think it was bad. It just was like you were living inside. Like we have a decent sized house.
Yeah.
And it permeated the whole of the first floor and the whole of the second floor. Like I was working in my bedroom office, and every time I would come out, I was like, it's like somebody had thrown a grapefruit at me. And it was.
I enjoy citrus smells, but I think there's a lot of reason why it's normally an orange or a lemon. Because my first instinct, like throughout the morning was like, oh, something's wrong. Like, because my nose was picking up something that didn't seem right. And then I'd be like, no, it's the candle. Like, something's wrong.
Amber has this really interesting quality that it's really a kind of a 1 Corinthians 13 kind of thing. She believes all things.
Oh,
and
yes.
so she sees some new maybe it's a beverage. Maybe it's a new sparkling water.
Yeah.
And this one has grapefruit flavor in it or something. Or maybe it's what was that last thing that you got? It was like,
I got a grapefruit LaCroix.
yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
Amber has and she's like, I think this is the one that I'm going to like. And so she buys beverage after beverage with some sort of a citrus fruit flavoring in
Yeah.
it, and it's always bad. And she's always a little bit disappointed, but it hasn't stopped her.
No, one of
Because
these days I'm going to find
She knows
it.
it's out there.
I think I've found enough things that I really enjoy in life that I think this one's going to be the next. So anyway, I have high hopes about this tomato ketchup, mostly because people talk about it great on Instagram. But they also praised the dill hummus and the grapefruit candle, and those were not great. So we will see. But it's making me really happy right now. I'm holding it in my hand. It's a very small jar. It's real liquidy ketchup.
Yeah, I
But,
just don't know. Yeah, I'm not.
I'm pumped.
We'll try it in a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome. Well, there you go. Guys, we actually have some feedback from our trivia question from last week.
Yeah, each week we kind of want to end with a question for our listeners.
So last week's question was this. Name 4 actresses that have played princesses. Friend of the show, Tori, said this. And Amber, see if you can guess what princesses these people play.
Okay.
She said Mandy Moore.
That is Tangled, Sleeping Beauty.
That is correct. I don't know if it's Sleeping Beauty, but I think it's Rapunzel.
Oh, no, Rapunzel.
Okay. She said Robin Wright.
That is Buttercup from The Princess Bride.
Anne Hathaway.
She's from The Princess Diaries, but I don't remember her name.
Okay. And finally, Jodie Benson.
That does not ring a bell. Jodie Benson. Could she be like Merida?
No, but you're in the right ballpark. She played...
Ballpark. Moana?
No, earlier.
Pocahontas? Ariel?
Yeah. How did
That
you
was
know
a
that
really
was
good
my...
Ariel.
Thank you so much. Okay. Awesome. I'm so happy.
Good job, Tori. Those all qualify as answers. So we got this question from another board game called Geek Out. Because we could never have come up with a question like this.
That's way too hard. Okay. Friend of the show, Drew, said Carrie Fisher.
Star Wars.
Obviously. This one's getting a little tougher, Amber. Anna Kendrick.
Where was Anna Kendrick a princess? So I know she's in Pitch Perfect.
Correct.
And Twilight.
She's in Twilight.
Where's she a princess? I can't think of anything.
I can't think of anything. So she was in Noelle, which we've already talked about.
Oh, yeah.
And she was the daughter of
Santa.
I don't think that's a princess. She's also in Trolls. Perhaps she
Oh,
played
is
a
Poppy
princess.
a princess?
Possibly.
Yeah,
she
I bet
also
she
was
is.
in
Princess
a movie
Poppy.
called Into the Woods, which seems to be kind of like a
Fairy tale.
fairy tale of Little Red Riding Hood.
Okay.
So we don't know, but you're right.
I
You're
bet
right.
it's Poppy.
Poppy. Emma Watson.
Beauty and the Beast.
Correct. And finally, he said Robin Wright. Okay, we already did that one.
Princess.
Okay.
Bride. Okay.
Friend of the show, Jessica.
Yeah.
Is she a friend of mine?
No.
Do I know who this is? Okay.
She's a preschool parent. Hey, Jessica.
Okay. Hey, Jessica. Thanks for listening. Jessica said Anne Hathaway.
Princess Diaries.
Drew Barrymore.
She was in a Cinderella movie. I think
Yep.
it's called Happily Ever After. Ever After?
It's
Ever
just
After.
called Ever After. Well done, Amber.
Thank you.
Demi Lovato.
Ooh, Demi Lovato. I think she'd just be a voice again. I don't know.
Amber. She played somebody. I think it was like Danielle or something in the Princess Protection Program. It's a Disney
okay.
movie.
So she probably is live
She
action.
did also play Smurfette in the Smurfs The Lost Village movie.
If there was a princess in the Smurfs, it would be Smurfette.
Yes, I would think so. And then did she have one more? Amy Adams.
Amy Adams is a princess in that movie.
Correct.
Where
Amber, Amy Adams is a princess. And that's all that needs to be said about that.
Why did you...
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I mean, she's amazing.
It's one where it's like half cartoon and half not, and
Yeah.
they're in Central Park.
Yeah.
Do you have the title of it?
Yeah, it's Enchanted.
Enchanted. Nice.
She was also in Talladega Nights. I don't know if she was a princess in that.
Well, I don't think so.
Okay.
You had a comment on your phone, and I have a comment on my phone.
That is correct. I have a comment from Amy, and she says Anne Hathaway from The Princess Diaries, Carrie Fisher, Julie Andrews as Cinderella. Interesting.
Maybe she was the original Cinderella's voice in the cartoon.
Kristen Bell in Shrek?
I didn't know that.
I don't know.
She's
Maybe
not
she was.
Fiona's voice, is she?
I don't know. Oh, maybe there's Amy, let us know who she played. I didn't look that one up. And then Mandy Moore again.
Okay.
Tangled. So great job. Thank you so much.
So then we had your mom's last comment. She enjoyed the trivia episode. This is more like a general comment from the beginning.
Okay, well,
We're
I
so
wish you would have put it in the right place.
I only got 7 right on the easy category, so I'm not optimistic for the future. You're right with us, though, Barb. And I know nothing about princess actresses, she said.
I bet she knows something.
But she ordered the Ken Jennings new trivia game called Half Truth for us so that we can play it soon.
Oh, fantastic.
That's exciting.
We love trivia games. We're apparently terrible at them. But we're going to give it a try.
Yep. All right. Well, we have a question for you to answer before our next episode. Again, coming from the Geek Out game. Geek Out is a game that does not actually have answers printed on the card. It just gives you usually a certain number of something that you have to answer, like this 4 princesses thing.
Thank you. Yeah.
I think that really helps them to have that
It's
information.
so clear now.
All right. So this time, what we're asking is, without Googling, can you name 6 sitcom family last names?
6 sitcom family last names. All right. Well, that'll
Mark
be
was
fun.
able to rattle off quite a few
Yeah,
right before the
shockingly.
show. I was really impressed. I think I could have if I had a little bit more time, but he was just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, apparently I watched too much TV in the 80s.
So we will plan to post this really quickly after the episode's available so that you have a place to answer. You can look for that on Facebook, 6 sitcom family last names.
Awesome. And we would love it if you look us up and subscribe on your podcast player of choice. You can also share the show with others. The only way people find out about this show is through you guys. And if we are going to be able to quit our jobs and live lives of luxury, it all comes down to you sharing this quality content.
That would be amazing if we could be fully monetized and supported by the show.
Yes.
I think we've got a ways to go.
We need a little bit.
All right. Well, thank you, Emma, for our logo and graphics. She's a graphic designer doing a little bit of freelance work over the summer. So if you'd like to get a hold of her, you can contact her through our email.
And thank you to EDM Samurai for the intro and outro music. All right, you guys, have a great week.
See you later.
No,
You couldn't have more.
they can't have, well, they do, though. It's 30. They've got 30 letters.
They have 4 more letters than we do.
What are those extra letters? The umlaut?